Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to the men's support service. Today we'll be having a presentation on men in pursuit of purpose. Today we are in a world that men needs support, and so here in Bainbridge, Georgia, at the Women's Wellness Center, we also have a program for men. And so today we'll be doing a session, Men in Pursuit of Purpose. We want to invite you to join us as we share today in this beautiful program. Now, it is important to understand purpose. Understanding purpose is important. Until purpose is discovered, existence has no meaning, for purpose is the source that fulfills all purpose. And so everything in life has a purpose. Everything on the earth, on this planet, was born with and for a purpose. It is in this that purpose that is the source and meaning of life. Without purpose, life is just an experiment and an hazard journey that will result in frustration for both men and women. But today we want to encourage all our men that it is important to pursue your purpose, to pursue the things that will build your confidence, build your faith, build your trust, right? Without purpose, life is just a boring season that you go through. We need purpose, right? And it is important to know that it rules our environment and the circumstances in which we are living in today. We need purpose. There's a story of Dr. Nelson. Dr. Nelson was a very profound doctor in the island of Bahamas, and his desire as a young man growing up was not really to be a doctor, but his parents, both mother and father, wanted to be a doctor and did not get the opportunity to be the doctor. So they did all in their power to see to it that their son was able to become the doctor they did not was able to achieve and accomplish. Now, it is important to know that your purpose in life will determine a lot of stuff concerning your future. And so he served the community for many years, and at one point in time they encouraged the community come together to give accolades and to show their appreciation for his many years of service. His parents were there with him. And when he walked up on the stage, Dr. Wilson, when it was time for him to receive the award, he walked off the stage, in dismay. Everybody was shocked, wonder why. He said when he was going home with his parents, they asked him in the car, why did you walk off and did not take that prize? He said, Mom and Dad, all my life, I never have a desire to be a doctor. My desire was to be a musician. But because of your vision, your goal, that was your purpose for me. But my true purpose was that I want to be a musician. Now, it is important. Fulfilling purpose must be the primary goal of every person's life. What is your primary goal? Every man must have a primary goal for his life. Now, if we should define what is purpose, purpose is the original intent for the creation of a thing, the original reason for the existence of a thing, whether it be man or woman, anything at all that exists, the end for which the means exists, the cause for the creation of that thing. So purpose is such valuable and important aspect of our lives that we should not live our life, both men and women, without purpose. But today I'm focusing on men in pursuit of purpose. The desire result that initiate the production, the need that makes a manufacturer produce something specific or a specific product is because of purpose. Everything in life has a purpose, and everyone on this planet was born with and for a purpose. What's your purpose today? As men who grow up to become fathers, who need to know your true purpose. Because if you have not discovered your true purpose, you will never be able to be an effective husband. You're never able to be an effective father. And so today, as we look at this presentation concerning men in pursuit of purpose, purpose, therefore, is the original intent in the mind of the Creator that motivates him to create a particular item or thing. Every product is produced by purpose for purpose, right? Nothing exists in this world, in your life, without it has a purpose. It exists for the original purpose which it was created for, and to fulfill that purpose on which it was designed. No, so that's defining what purpose is. All things begin and end with purpose. Your purpose is an integral part of your life, who you are as an individual, as a man. And so if man cannot find their purpose, they cannot fulfill their true reason to exist in life. Now, God created you with a defined purpose in mind. Everyone was created with a defined purpose in mind. Your existence is evident that this generation needs something that your life contains. You are the creation that you can meet God's design. You were created to meet God's design. No, it is important that purpose does not just happen as a byproduct of life. You are responsible for the intentional fulfillment of your life purpose. So it is important for you to discover. How are you going to know that? You're going to have to read. You're going to have to pursue the man who gives us purpose, right? So the world may benefit from your contribution to this life. The purpose of a man's heart is deep waters, but a man of understanding draw them out. Now, the wise man Proverbs say that. Now, plan may change, but purpose is constant. You were born with and for a purpose. One of my great mentors, Dr. Miles Monroe, I often quote and from his books, and I'm here sharing something that is of value to all men today. Purpose transforms mistakes into miracles and disappointment into testimonies. So I want you to know it doesn't matter where and what you have been through as a man in your life. I want you to know that plan may change. And life will delve with some serious setbacks, and things will change, but purpose is constant. It doesn't matter how far you have fallen or how you have rise. Purpose is what keeps us focused. You were born with and for a purpose. So purpose, therefore, then transform mistakes, failures into miracles, and disappointment into testimony. I'm sure that if we genuinely pursue our life purpose, we're going to experience some very important things in life. We're going to have something to share with our world. Now, abuse occurs whenever we don't use something according to its created intended purpose. For when something is not used for its intended purpose, that's where abuse occurs. The word abuse means abnormal use, right? Or to say it another way, if you don't know the proper use for something, you will use it in an erratic and a disorderly manner, right? Which is a strong form of abuse. To misuse something means that you miss the intended use or purpose for why that thing exists. Are we misusing our lives as men? Are we not valuing our families? Are we not valuing our children? Are we not valuing the things that are of importance? So it is important as we go in pursuit of purpose, because if we live without a purpose, we're living an empty, unfulfilled life. Purpose and time is important, right? Now, every one of us is given time, right? But the time we have given, it will one day, that time will come to an end. Life without purpose is time without meaning. And I will say that again for emphasis. Life without purpose is time without meaning. Have you ever sat in an airport or a train station and watched the people moving through the building or walking slowly, casually? Others hurry and others intended, because what? It all depends on what's happening. The difference in pace is often related to time. Some are early, others are late. So when you recognize that you're growing older, you're gonna have to pursue your purpose more aggressive as men, because there's something that you must accomplish before you move from this life to the next life. And so each is in their own ways. Every man has the responsibility to pursue, just as we observe that people who are late for an event will make an effort. Those who are not late will just casually stay. Time is an important part of our lives. It gives order to our days and allows us to set schedules. But the schedule is behind schedule. It is useless to keep track of time if there is no end towards which we